What's up, y'all? KRC Pinto here. Today we're going to look at 3 useful Zato combos to add to your game in Guilty Gear Strive. These are tailored to 3 specific situations that you'll commonly find yourself in a match. If you learn them well, you'll be converting like a Zato god in no time. Before we start, be sure to sub the channel. If you want to support even more, become a member. It's the YouTube equivalent of a Twitch sub, and it really helps me out. Now before we start, I'll be putting combo notation for these combos in the description. If you're not sure how to read Zato's notations with all the brackets and stuff, I have a separate video explaining that, how to read it, what the brackets mean, and it should help you out with that. So you can check that out here. Let's start with an air-to-air combo. Zato's jump kick is a great button for this. His leg extends out at a downward angle. It's quick and it's active, which makes it good for catching mistakes in the air or predicting some jump outs in the corner. You can always cancel into his jump dust from his jump kick, and that's what we'll do here. Then you'll want to use your air dash and do jumping heavy slash or jumping slash to keep them juggled in the air. You should land first in this scenario, and you'll want to keep things going with a close slash, followed by a 2 heavy slash, and then leap, 2-3-6 slash. After the first leap hit, unsummon Eddie with 2-1-4 slash to preserve your Eddie meter. The second hit will still push them into wall splat, and since you're kind of far away, you'll want to use a jump dust to guarantee the wall break. Alternatively, you can allow them to splat and do some Oki if going back to neutral is a bad call in the moment or in this matchup. Next, let's look at how to confirm off of a pose bait. My go-to here is a simple version of Zato's frog loops. You'll see high-level players do versions of this that involve using break the law to cancel 2 heavy slashes recovery, but for this video, we'll keep it relatively simple. When an opponent hits a pose, Eddie absorbs the hit, and Zato is able to counter their extended hurt box. In this kind of jump-in scenario, I always try to counter with Drunkard Shade because it pushes Eddie across the screen, which sets up easy frog loops. Once you get your counter hit, hold slash down. When they're close to the ground on the other side, release slash to make Eddie do leap. If you do it too early, it can whiff the second hit or push them to the other side of Zato, so be sure to practice the timing. Once leap is out, use Drunkard Shade again to keep them in place for hit 2. Then you can use close slash and 2 heavy slash. You'll hold down both buttons so you don't trigger an Eddie move, and you'll simultaneously hold 3, or down forward, to move Eddie across the stage. Once again, release slash when they're close to the ground, and leap will bring them back again. Repeat Drunkard Shade in between. At this point, your Eddie meter will have depleted, so no more negative edging. Use close slash and 2 heavy slash, then finish up with Invite Hell or a super. Look at that damage. That's always fun. Last, let's look at what to do from a whiff punish heavy counter hit. That's a mouthful. Buttons like 5 heavy slash, 2 heavy slash, and 2 dust will cause this kind of counter, and your goal will be to push them into the corner. This combo is definitely the hardest for me, as I struggle with negative edging while doing Invite Hell, so I totally understand if it feels brutal at first. If you need some practice with this kind of input, I have a negative edge drill video out featuring Macho, one of the best Zato players in North America, so check that out. For this combo, we'll trigger our counter hit, and follow up with 2-3-6 punch, Eddie's Pierce move. Off heavy counter hits, Pierce hits both times, allowing Zato to run up behind to extend. You'll then use 2 slash while moving Eddie forward, then Invite Hell, then release slash to do Eddie's leap. While leap pushes them against the wall, you run up and you do 5 slash and 2 heavy slash, which should wall splat them. Use the wall splat animation right here, this little pause, to release your buttons, because that will not trigger Eddie moves. When something else is going on screen and you cannot do an input, you can release your buttons freely without triggering an Eddie move. Immediately input 2-1-4 slash to unsummon Eddie and preserve his meter, then wall break with your button of choice. 2 heavy slash, jump dust, or jump heavy slash will all work here. Now, you can also do this combo with a 2 heavy slash instead of Invite Hell in the middle, but the spacing can be fickle. Though you may drop it more due to input failure at first, you're more likely to drop it because of misspacing if you choose the 2 heavy slash route. So this becomes kind of a pick your poison scenario while you're learning. I'd recommend learning the Invite Hell link because A, it makes you a better Zato player, you can do your inputs better, B, it's more consistent once you can do it, and C, it looks saucy as hell. Alright y'all, those are 3 Zato combos to help elevate your game. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, sub the channel, and maybe become a member. Good luck in your matches, and I'll catch you next time.